We had a pretty good night at Double Island Point last night. Wasn't too much while getting in there. And this morning we're off to the Wide Bay Bar. The wind's still up a bit, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a gnarly crossing, but we should be alright, I think. And the tide's right. Tide's running in now. By the time we get there, it'll be over halfway through the tide, so it should be good. And we'll get into the Sandy Strait. Then we're going to make up our mind whether we go up to Tin Can. I've got some friends up there. I'll give them a ring later on and see if they're around. If they are, we'll probably go up to Tin Can. Otherwise, we might head up to Gary's. Bit of wind coming Wednesday, so we've got a couple of days to muck around before it really blows. Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat, and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't. Looks like we're not going to be first across this morning. We've got someone going in before us. A couple of dolphins out here too. The thing about Wide Bay Bar is that you're on it for quite a long time. It takes you at 5 or 6 knots. It's going to take you probably 3/4 of an hour to cross. So you are on the bar for a pretty long time. And this leg towards Inskip Point's the longest one and probably the most uncomfortable. So we've got a lot of wave action coming in from the port side of the boat now, and just makes for an unpleasant sort of trip. Well, that's Wide Bay Bar done and dusted for a little while. We crossed the day. I reckon we've got 15, probably gusting to 20 easily. It's from the southeast. We crossed the bar in the last 2 hours of the flood, and it wasn't that bad. It was a pretty easy crossing. We didn't broach on anything, and we didn't have anything looking really gnarly, so it was pretty easy to do. And we're inside now, so we're going to head into the Sandy Strait and down to Tin Can to catch up with some friends. So it'd be good to be in calm water again. It's been a pretty
choppy couple of days.
Yeah, pretty rough couple of days. Been, you know, you just have to wear it, but calm water from now on, we hope. We just come up here and we're inside the Great Sandy Strait. So this is Fraser Island. This is the mainland. We come in through here. We can either go north to Harvey Bay, but we're going to go south down to Tin Can Bay, catch up with some friends down there. So going up to meet Graham and Sue, some friends of mine. The first time Mon's met them though. Excited?
Excited.
What a difference a bit of sun makes. Still a bit more rain around I reckon, but we've got a sunny patch here at the moment and it's just fantastic. So what we're doing, we're heading, take you up the front here where it's a bit less noisy. So what we're doing, we've just left Tin Can Bay and we're heading up to Pelican Bay, which is just inside Inskip Point. There's a bit of an anchorage there, and we're going to anchor up there for the night. We're running the tide down to here, and in the morning we'll get the tide coming back in again, and we're going to head across the entrance and up through the Sandy Strait. And our first destination up there is going to be Gary's Anchorage. We've got wind coming on Wednesday, so we might hold up in Gary's for a few days, have a little bit of a rest from travelling, and stay out of the wind. Last a bit of sunshine.
Yes. This should make it rain. This should make it rain. This should make it rain.
We've had quite a sunny afternoon.
A relaxing afternoon.
A good carnivore dinner. Where are we heading, Mon?
Gary's Anchorage.
Been there before? Well, it's a pretty crook looking morning and had to put a jumper on. It's a bit cool. But we've just left Pelican Bay and we're going to head up to Gary's Anchorage. We'll probably spend a couple of days up there. There's a strong wind warning out, so be a good place to hold up out of the wind. And yeah, it looks like it's just going to be a wet day. Gary.
All about Gary.
And about dingoes. And a bit of sea life too.
Can't feed them.
Pardon?
Don't drop it in the water.
And why would you say that?
Oh, just there's been a bit of a mishap with drones recently.
Today you're talking about?
Yeah, I am.
Why aren't I depressed? It must be because I'm with you. Yes, boys and girls, I've donated another drone to Neptune. There's one somewhere here in Gary's Anchorage, so if you catch it on your fishing line, take it to the tip for me.
It won't be any.
Nice bit of T-bone for dinner tonight. Look at that. Look at this new carnivore. And look at that sunset.
We've got it all, haven't we?
We have. Well, this is our second day at Gary's. And we decided to stay here because it was quite windy this morning, but it looks like the wind's all gone. We've had rain, sunshine. We've got jumpers on. It's a bit cool. But yeah, I think it was good to stay here because the wind was around to the south pretty well, and I think it would have been blowing into Kingfisher a bit more than what we wanted. Sort of thinking maybe it'd be a good time to leave and head to Kingfisher though, Mon. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
Well, that's been a good little trip through the Sandy Strait, across Sheridan Flats, nearly at high tide. Got the tide a little bit buggered up. We would have been here probably half an hour earlier, but I didn't have the tide set at the right place, so we were looking at the tide down at the entrance instead of Sheridan Flat. So we've been pushing it all the way here, so we've lost a knot of speed on the way down, but it's been quite pleasant. The sun has been out. There's a lot of rain around still and dark clouds, so we're just going to get down here, and it'll still be light when we anchor up off the resort, and then we'll make that home for a few days, I think, and we should be out of the wind, although there's not much wind here now, but it is a little bit from the west, if anything, so as long as it doesn't get up, we'll be all right. We're pretty comfy in Gary's, but yeah, it's we had to do it this time of the afternoon just to get the tide right to get across Sheridan Flat. Well, a lousy day today. We've had about 30 mils of rain overnight, and it looks like it's going to rain all day, and quite cool too. Anyway, we've got plenty of water. We filled the water tanks up with our water catchers last night, so we've got plenty of water. We're going to have long hot showers, and we'll probably fill the tanks up again, I'd reckon. So it's going to be a day on the boat. A bit more editing. What are we doing, Mon?
Well, we're getting out of the boat and probably have a wine or a coffee over at Kingfisher.
Pretty wet though.
We'll survive it.
Go up near the jetty so we don't have far to walk, and the tide will bring us back pretty quick. What do you do for a cup of coffee? It's ridiculous.
It's just madness.
Trying to get over the cabin fever, and we absolutely got saturated getting ashore. Sunny Queensland.
But the coffee's going to be good.
Coffee better be good. Well, another terrible day, and very wet getting ashore. Anyway, we're ashore. Mon's got a wine and I'm getting a coffee. Okay, so up to the sandbar for a bit of lunch.
Yummo.
Carnivore friendly. Little excursion, Mon.
The prawns are great. A bit damp on the way over, but very pleasant on the way back.
Yeah, we're just got a bit of break in the rain to get back to the boat before it rains again, I think. Plenty around.